Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Crimson Vow. What the heck is this rare here? Falcon Wrath 4-Bear. Oh, this is pretty good, right? It's a 3-mana 3/1 flyer that comes back from the graveyard. Pretty good. Yeah. I'll take the rare. You often end up doing that in most sets, but also in this set there are some really strong rares. This one is strong, but not like an insane bomb, right? It's just quite good for Bear. Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess it's listed, near like Catilda, for example. So, in the draft guide, that's a reasonable estimate. Sure. Ooh. Hero's Downfall is a great removal card in my color. Whispering Wizard also would not be horrible. There's also Bleed Dry. But I think Hero's Downfall is even better. Just it's 1 mana less, and it destroys instead of exiling, which is worse. But like. 1 mana is 1 mana, right? I'm pretty sure that's what the draft guide says. Well, I'll just double check though. Downfall is ranked 50th. Bleed Dry is ranked 58th. So they're pretty close. Here's Downfall though. Great. You love to start with some black stuff, right? Black-red's a good color pair in this format, and we have half of it already. Sort of. I mean, the Archghoul... It's probably fine, right? Stalker, right? It's just like a decent wolf. I mean, the Archghoul obviously wants to be in the blue-black deck, right? Whereas the Courier Bat kind of fits into like black-white, or really just any black deck because it can fly. We could also consider taking, like, I don't know, Spiked Ripsaw to have more flying face damage. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I'll just take the, like, Courier Bat. This, what is the best card in this pack? I don't know. None of it's insane. Maybe the Archghoul, but I don't really want it. Just give me flyers. Why does your art look different? Oh, these are both like this weird like foil or alternate art style, and no matter what I do, I can't make it go away. I don't know what. Like, it's fine. It does look nice. I've seen this card enough times, but I just wish I could have like printed paper that doesn't move around and look weird. Huh. Not much here. I mean, I could take the Rot-Tide Gargantua. It's a black card. I'm not that impressed with it, though. I think it might be just like Syncopate. Kind of nice to have counterspells. Wretched Throng also sort of looks good. In that, like, if we wind up in the blue-black deck, which might be a little bit open because we saw Archghoul, this would be nice. Yeah, I'll take it over Syncopate, I guess. I don't like this Squire. Don't really care for Retrieve. Don't care for much of any of this, really. Maybe just the Wanderlight Spirit. More flying damage. Don't really want Undying Malice. Yeah, it looks like we're supposed to be in blue here. And Scattered Thoughts is fine. I don't much like Serpentine Ambush. Grizzly Ritual is kind of too expensive, but this is some nice draw. Good value. And we got the Archghoul back. Or no, sorry, another Archghoul. I mean, the Socialite is a better card. Well, actually, I don't know. They're both fairly good. And this one, we apparently are going blue-black, so we will find value for this eventually. Yeah. You know, cards like Mind Leech Ghoul fit in that deck, of course. Edgar's Awakening, I don't think I want that much. It's fine. But I don't yet have any big creatures I want back. Or, you know, a lot of ways to make blood. I just want, like, some okay creatures. I'll take Mind Leech Ghoul over Cradle of Safety. Give me some zombies. Specimen's fine. For this, you know, give you something to sacrifice. Fear of Death also sort of playable. Don't think I want to try green. We haven't seen a lot of good green stuff. Another Mind Leech Ghoul is fine. Another Mind Leech Ghoul? I think that's good. I mean, Siphon Essence would also be totally playable. I don't really like Serpentine Ambush. Okay, what is Demonic Bargain? Oh, it's horrible. Right, I remember this card. Absolutely awful. Not taking the rare in this pack. Some reasonable choices. Innocent Traveler is just, like, pretty good. It doesn't fit the blue-black theme, but it's still a totally fine card, and it does fly, so I guess that is fine. These two cards, the Farmer and the Ghoul would be fine. Cradle of Safety would be fine. You could probably even argue for Vampire's Kiss, because I don't have a lot of, like, draw or blood. But I think I'll just take the Traveler. Decent creature. How much life gain do I have? Not much, right? Like, maybe none for the Courier Bats? Yeah, none. I could take Pointed Discussion, but I think with, like, Scattered Thoughts and Courier Bats and Archghoul and Specimens, I have a lot of ways to spend mana, so I don't think I need Pointed Discussion, really. I think it's another Courier Bat. Just, like, it's a flyer. And that's how we're going to try and kill him, I guess. Zombies on the ground, bats in the air. Chill of the Grave should be pretty good, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. There's also this Foreboding Statue, which is a pretty solid creature. Yeah, I'll take the statue. It develops into a pretty serious threat eventually. I don't know, I have a lot of 3-drops. And Chill of the Grave is much better for immediate tempo. There's, like, Cruel Witness is a cool card, but I'm not going to be running that many non-creature spells. I think splashing red for this is crazy. Likewise a Braid. I don't know. Actually, what do I have in blue? Like, just 3 cards. But I also have a bunch of cards that, like, want me to pick more blue, right? The Ghouls, basically. And so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take this. I don't know necessarily what, like, a 5/5 does for me, but it's like a pretty big creature. It should help somehow. Another Ghoul? There's also some decent blue cards here. All of these are fine. I think just more Ghouls. Eventually I'll find something that makes me get better value fees. Syncopate's alright, I guess. Yeah. Another Throng, since I have one, should be pretty good. Vampire's Kiss, also tolerable. More Scattered Thoughts, I think. I don't want a bunch of Syncopates. And more draw is usually welcome. Another flying blue creature. Another Ghoul and the Vampire's Kiss. Vampire's Kiss and Courier Bat is kind of a synergy. You know, over a fifth Ghoul. This is, you know, this is a lot like drawing 3 cards. Very, very slowly and for extra mana, but I expect I'll have stuff I don't want to have in hand, right? Fairly often, because this is like one of very few blood tokens I own. I don't even own it yet, but if I did take it, it would be like my second blood token card after Falkenrath Forebear, which, by the way, welcomes you having extra blood tokens. And it also lets me gain life, so that if I play it on a turn when I have at least 5 mana, I can get back another card with Courier Bat. I think this is better than a Ghoul. Pointed Discussion probably is too much draw, but I don't know, I'll take it for now. Do I want a Retrieval? I don't really have any good enter the battlefield effects, right? Like the bat, I guess. But that's about it. It's fine, you know, it's tempo to bounce their thing, but I think I'd rather just have a Cradle of Safety to protect my flyer or something. Or this flyer. More Downfalls. Never say no to that. I'm already at 23 playables. Oh, Fellstinger. That's what we're looking for. Give me like 5 more of those. Repository Scab is great. I don't have that many instants and sorceries, but I have some pretty good ones. Nothing? I mean, another Spirit, but I'll probably be cutting it. Another Specimen, maybe? Probably cutting that too. Like, Aim for the Head could be something. Syncopate could be something. Let's cut a Scattered Thoughts and a Spirit. Because I would rather play Pointed Discussion than Scattered Thoughts, I think. And we just picked up the Fellstinger, which is even more draw. I have plenty of zombies, right? Yeah, so the Archghoul should be good. I think all these spirits are just not good. They're fine, but they're just like worse bats. And I have enough cards that I don't need to run worse versions of the ones I'm already running. And a lot of 3-drops. So, I mean, what this deck kind of lacks is top end in a way, but I have a lot of draw and evasive damage, so I don't think I need, like, you know, 5-drops or 6-drops. Oh man, you guys can hear that, huh? Like Is that a plane or a helicopter going overhead? Not sure which. It's pretty loud. And I don't have a particularly good mic. Or anyway, I don't have an appropriate mic. It picks up a lot of other sounds. I have no idea, really. Would I run a second specimen if I had it? I have 4 ghouls to exploit stuff. And the arch ghoul, who doesn't really care about that. A fell stinger and a repository scab, right? So like 6 things that can exploit. I think I probably would not run a second specimen because there's like other stuff I don't mind. I don't mind exploiting the wretched throngs. I think it would be one of these 2 cards. I don't think I'm running a second syncopate, so it would be aim for the head, even though I don't really want to run that. I could combine it with Mind Leech Ghouls, maybe, to really empty their hand out. We've got all the draw cards, but I think Chill of the Grave is better here. Because not only does it draw, it like lets us get in some damage or stop some damage. Nothing, please. I don't know. A Dread Fugue. Is there anything in here I want to put back, by the way? Like, I don't know. Another Scattered Thoughts is okay, but I have plenty of substitutes for that. Siphon Essence. Ooh, or maybe a knife. We don't have much blood token generation. Well, I could cut the Point of Discussion, which makes a blood token. And draws cards. I don't know. I feel like I have enough card draw. But I don't have a lot of blood generation. And Ceremonial Knife with a lot of small creatures gets a lot more value out of those creatures. I could also just take a Siphon Essence, I guess. I have like Scattered Thoughts. Like, I'm looking at what instance I have, right? How often am I going to be able to float mana to possibly counterspell them? And I think I have a fair number. Right, like Cradle of Safety, 2 Heroes Downfalls, a Chill of the Grave, and a Scattered Thoughts. So like 5 cards. You know, if I ran this, I could often somewhat comfortably float 3 mana to threaten it. And then if they don't play something I want to counter, then whatever, I just drop my Scattered Thoughts or something. But I guess a lot of the cards that I have, you don't really want to float for. Like, you can't just spend them proactively. I can't just be like, oh, opponent, well, I guess I could. Opponent didn't play a creature I want to deal with, then I'll Chill of the Grave them, maybe. I guess the problem is you want to use this before their combat, but they're going to play a creature after combat typically, right? I don't know. The knife also helps with flyers, right? I can equip it to my flyers and do more damage with them. Sure. Blue-black draw cards are wide open. I'm like, can I run another Vampire's Kiss? It would turn on the Courier Bat some more, because that's the only draw I have, or the only life gain I have is Vampire's Kisses, right? And picking back up like Fell Stingers is disgusting. I think it is the Vampire's Kiss here over Scattered Thoughts, believe it or not. And it's not even horrible as like just a 2-mana play. I don't want this, right? Yeah. you know, I don't want to play it on 2. I want to play it on like 5 or something. But, you know, if you play it on 2, you get a little bit of life advantage and you create some blood tokens. Could be worth something. So, I don't know what to cut here. I mean, my average mana cost is 2.5, so I think 17 lands is fine. I don't think cutting is a good idea. Down to 17. Down to 16, rather. The Archghoul is still good, right? I have 9 zombies. I don't really have any creatures that I super care about for Cradle of Safety, maybe? Like, yeah, if they kill my Malicious Intruder or my Falconwrath Forebear, it's like a little bit disappointing. But that's life. I wonder if I could just cut, like, Appointed Discussion. What are my instants and sorceries? Type creature. I have a lot, huh? Yeah, so Repository Scab's getting good value regardless. And I have already, like, I don't know, a fair amount of draw. Like, the Courier Bats and the Stinger and the Archghoul all are sort of draw-ish. I actually think Scattered Thoughts is worse than Pointed Discussion in this deck because we sort of especially like blood tokens. And although they each draw 2 cards, Scattered Thoughts dumps some stuff into the graveyard, which... This is the kind of deck where... We had some drafts a while ago where I just like drew all the way at the bottom of my deck and still didn't have enough to kill them. And I could see this deck going that way. And so putting stuff into my graveyard that I didn't use kind of feels bad. But I guess like Pointed Discussion does the same thing, right? You draw 2 cards, great. You make a blood token, great. But if you use the blood token to discard something, it's like drawing 3 and discarding 1. And you also lost some life. Plus, like, the stuff you discard with Scattered Thoughts may not be important. You can often discard lands or something. Or you could discard something and then bring it back with Courier Bat, maybe. So I think maybe let's cut a Pointed Discussion so that I have more instants and fewer sorceries. Now I have Scattered Thoughts, Chill of the Grave, Double Hero's Downfall, and Syncopate as my 5 instant speed spells. Maybe with that, like, I should actually not be running the Syncopate because I don't want to float mana. Yeah, I think Syncopate's not that not that good. Bring back my my Pointed Discussion, please. $7.10, huh? Well, fair enough. Can't really argue with that. Okay, so flying damage, huh? That's the plan? Zombies, like, what exactly are the zombies for? They're to empty the enemy hand, I guess. Question mark? And block on the ground. Closed socket. Not incredible or anything, but after a little... Actually, it kind of sucks that they have both Throngs. I think actually this is not a good... I mean, it has such a great... I'm keeping it. Even if I don't draw a 3rd land in a big hurry, I have, like, plays. a 2/2. No blocks. Interesting. I thought they might want to. Like, what else is that 2/2 gonna do? I guess they don't know necessarily that I'm trying to race them with damage, because I don't have a great time defending, really. Are they going to kill it? I don't think they can do that with 2 white mana until I attack, and then they could, of course. Black-white. We're definitely playing the Ghoul and the Throng this turn, right? There's no way I would be using a blood to discard this swamp. No. Okay. They're gonna kill it. But I do get to bring it back eventually, assuming I can make some blood tokens. Oh, unlucky, there were none. What did we get? A land. Not a huge surprise. I could have not attacked with the 3/1, and like, then their Fierce Retribution is a lot worse. But they don't have to have it, right? And this way they've spent it. I don't have any blood tokens yet, so I guess I'm just playing this. And if I do, I probably want to use them on the forebear anyway. To the battlefield, but not with haste. And also not tapped. I feel like they should have lost the Felstinger. I don't know. I guess I don't know what's in their hand, but I feel like they should be trying a little bit harder to avoid damage. Riftwing Cavalry? Scary. But they kind of have to block with it, right? Yes, this is why I feel they should have blocked with the Felstinger last turn, and then again this turn. I don't think I need to play this for any reason. We made them discard a land, and they still have 6 lands to play. I guess because of the Felstinger, right? I don't think attacking with anything is much good right now. I mean, the bat, obviously, but these guys just trade for little dudes and doesn't accomplish much. Could attack with the 2/2. Trades with the Felstinger, probably. But I'd rather not do that. Vampire's Kiss would be bananas, by the way. Like, maybe the best draw in the deck. Deal 2 damage, summon a 3/1 flyer. Seems good. I think I just double block the 2/3. I can't use these to get in damage. So I might as well trade one of my creatures for one of theirs, I guess. I don't know. I guess if I drew Hero's Downfall, I might like to have my creatures still on board. But it's not that big a deal, and I don't want this thing getting any bigger. Oh yeah, it does move the counters. That's true. Oh, Archghoul, huh? Now I wish I'd saved my Ghoul. Not a huge deal. Probably. And I think I just run out the swamp here, because I might conceivably draw like as many as 3 cards for next turn, if they're all zombies. I mean, Black-White has life gain. The fact that they're at 3 does not mean we've won the game or anything. What are you up to? Bleed dry. Whoa! That's actually a really surprising play. They must have something to deal with the flyer. Okay, or life gain, I guess? They just didn't want me drawing any more gas. Okay. Can I survive this turn? Oh, it's so close. If I attack with the bat, I do die, right? Because they can just attack with everything, and I can only block like one creature, which means 2 are getting in, and any 2 kills me. So I guess I have to not chump. I can trade the bat with this, the Fell Stinger, or I guess I could trade the Wretched Throng with the Fell Stinger. Either way. Huh. Okay, no attacks. Okay, I can't let them attack because then this gets bigger as well. So, take this out, I think. I mean, I want to kill the life gain, the life linker. But I don't think I can afford that. And then I don't know what I can draw. Yeah, it looks like nothing. Oh, shoot yourself. Oh, shoot me. Oh, very good. Good game. Good game. Well, at least we get to see what was coming up next. The swamp was not going to do it. Vampire's Kiss a little while ago would have done it. Drew a few too many lands. I'm also not sure about using the Ghoul to, the Mind Leech Ghoul, to make them discard a card. I thought like we could put them under some hand pressure, but maybe just like another creature would have been better. Right? We ended up being very close on damage, and they didn't need the land at all, so it certainly would have worked out better. I don't know if it would have been a better play. This is a decent 2-3, and then like I can play Scattered Thoughts after that if I want. draw nothing but swamps, eh? Ooh, this is a scary one. I hate this. I mean, I can play this at instant speed, I guess. There's no point really doing anything, right? I could play the bat, but I'd rather play this. Scattered Thoughts. Do I have any 1-mana blue or black cards? Oh, you know what? I should have played this because I might have drawn Knife. There's something I might have wanted to play last turn. Yeah, see? Mistake. I should have gotten the Knife out there last turn. Which would have helped a lot. Well, maybe not so much, actually. Because all I want to do this turn is play this and play the Knife anyway, right? No, because I could have equipped the Knife this way. Because remember, I have mana here. Yeah, so... if I hadn't had to equip to play the Knife, I could have equipped it on my 2/2 and, like, maybe attacked. I think attacking would have been pretty good, in fact. Yeah, I forgot about, I don't know, the fact that I could draw a 1-mana spell, basically. Getting just, this is horrible. Oh wow, I actually sacked something. So I have 6 mana. I can have 7 if I play a card, a swamp, which I think I will. I guess I suit up the Ghoul and Hero's Downfall the Flyer. This time it is actually kind of important to use this guy's mana for it. Because it needs to be by my end step that he's transformed. That he's got his 3rd counter. Don't see any need to play this. Might get more blood for it soon. I don't know, suddenly things have turned around. The fact that they sacked a flyer just to delay this for a turn was pretty shocking. And then here, I mean, I don't know, they still have a ton of cards, though. But my cards are all really big. Swing with everything, right? Play this first, though. dump that, please. I don't know if I'm playing the bat or equipping the knife. I guess I'm playing the bat, right? Because I can equip the knife next turn. I don't really want to play another land. Maybe I should have waited till next turn for blood so I could play the bat without playing any lands. Also, why did I discard the island instead of a swamp? I don't know, in case I drew Hero's Downfall, I guess, but there's nothing... They don't have anything in exile yet, so they can't do this. I guess I'm just playing land and playing the bat. Yikes. Exile from your own graveyard, so... Oh, that one? Huh. Chill of the Grave's looking pretty hot, huh? Do I equip the knife, or do I just play like a ghoul? I don't think the ghoul's going to do that much. They're going to play another creature, and it won't be able to get in, right? Whereas doing 6 damage is pretty cool. Really? I don't believe that. They must have some trick, obviously. If they have 6 cards, surely they have a proactive play they could easily make to block a creature or two. Ah. I guess I was supposed to wait until they tried to kill my thing so I could respond by digging up a... But I don't have anything that would help anyway, right? I think we should have waited until combat for this. Now I just attack for 3 and play out 3 more creatures. Good card. So we get in for 2 here. And we get to do a bunch of sifting. Oh no, don't put that in my graveyard. I want that. That's lethal. Or wait, no. It's their turn coming up, of course. But this is going to be very useful. Yeah, I'm taking it. Um, I mean, it's not insane, right? Because this is their flyer, blocks against my 3/1. But I think that like they just need it to as a blocker for all of these as well. So the fact that it can fly doesn't really matter. But if they can play 2 creatures, I could be losing here. Yeah, actually, it's quite plausible they would play 2 creatures, right? So maybe I should have stopped this from. I don't know, but if I attack with this, they trade, and then I just bring this back, and I still have a flyer, right? Yeah, if they play 2 creatures, I attack with only my flyer. Because these guys are just killing themselves against a 4/4. Or trading, which is not particularly useful to me. Ooh. That's not a creature. Or a removal spell. Okay, downfall on the flyers. Oh, I forgot. I knew I was drawing this. Yeah, that's why I was right. To let that transform. Well, that one was a bit scary. They had a zillion cards because of their whatever vampire, welcoming vampire or something. The 2/3 flyer. Somehow we turned it around though. Enough life pressure. Okay, it's Reservedel? Reservedel 92? Okay. Well, I have a zillion 3 mana cards. I wish I had a 2, but this is good enough. Opponent's down to 5 cards. No. They mulliganed once. I thought the second one was them mulliganing again, but it was them just scrying a card, and I was confused. Or bottoming a card. Green-white. Okay. Well, they're certainly going faster than I am. There's my 2-drop. A turn too late. I could try blocking their 1/4 with this. Ooh, and red. Interesting. I'm just going to kill it. Okay. It's too bad. I don't have any other rolls right now. I'm taking a lot of damage. Just play the Ghoul as a blocker, I think? I could play the Bat as a blocker instead, because having flying is not very useful right now. And it lets me spend my mana a little more efficiently. So next turn I could play a 2 and a 3. Yeah. We're just going to sack this Bat against their Vampire Slayer. Or they're... No, they're not going to attack with the pup, right? Great. I mean, I got off to a slow start, and their deck has been going very fast. I guess it's just Ghoul and Bat. Gonna somehow win with 2 2s. Doesn't seem likely, huh? Pass tonight? Yeah. Okay, let's take some more damage. Okay, Hero's Downfall is a card. But this thing is gonna wreck me. Oh no, I made it day. Okay. I think we bought a turn of peace. Oh no? I see, they wanted that to train. I mean, I could kill the 3/6, I guess? That's probably better than killing, yeah. A combat trick blows me out, but I was pretty dead anyway. If they have one. Looks like they do. I could have triple blocked the pup instead. And then that wouldn't have worked, but I was planning to Hero's Downfall it. And I didn't want them to get to kill 2 of my things if they had no tricks. Which I think they would have made the same attack with no tricks. Okay, so I guess we play this guy. And Hero's Downfall during combat. Which sadly involves chumping a 5/5. No. Chumping a 4/6, I guess. Ah, I should have killed this first, actually, so this wouldn't train. I see. I wasn't thinking that was how I was going to block, but it actually is, so... I shouldn't have let this train. Should have left it at 3/6. Huh. Yeah. That's, I mean, I don't know, it was game over a while ago, right? Well... I guess I can get a triple block here. That also sifts me some cards. But I should have left this at 3/6, obviously. They also would have gotten less life out of their Pack Song Pup, not that that matters. What's the card? I can't even see it. Vampire's Kiss? No, I'll take that, I think. Any life gain is really nice, and blood tokens are great at the moment. Oh, I wonder if I should have actually equipped the knife instead of playing this ghoul. That would have been better, actually. Because then I still have 6 power, but I don't have to lose all 3 cards. Yeah, I'm just like playing sloppy because I've given up. Oh, they're not attacking because I made it daytime. Okay, what I did was a genius play and totally on purpose. That's a little scary. I am going to have enough life to live through it briefly. Yeah, that's obviously bad. Okay, I still need more cards. This is a 7-5. I guess I put the knife here. I don't think it matters. We're dead. But I've hung on for a lot longer than I thought. Despite having been dead for the last, like, 5 or 6 turns. Oh, this can't block. Oh, I'm toast. Yeah, this actually kills me, right? This does face damage, so... I could choose to not kill it. And take only 2. Okay, I guess that's what we have to do. This should have obviously attacked, since it can't block. I had more blood. Or no, it entered the battlefield last turn, right? It couldn't have. There's none left, of course. Yeah, just what I need, nighttime. Well, might as well see what they got. That was a land, wasn't it? Oh well. Alright, we got him below 20. It was pretty close, I would say. The Mind Leech Ghouls have not been particularly good. Did I end up cutting the specimen, by the way? I don't think I've drawn it at all. Yeah, it's still in there. Okay. A 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop. I'll take it. You know, the Vampire's Kiss / Courier Bat synergy is coming not so great. I don't think I've done it a single time all draft. If I could stop losing, I would have more time to eventually get value out of that. But that doesn't seem like a likely outcome. Seems like I'm going to keep losing. What? It feels like we've been passing through phases a little more slowly than usual. Does the opponent have full control on? Are they clicking through every phase? Yeah, they have like a stop on my upkeep and everything. Weird. Okay. I mean, you do you, I guess. Archghoul in black-white is like a little unusual, but I'm sure totally fine. Just run out the bat? I mean, I want this thing to start ramping, I guess, but it doesn't really do anything for a while, does it? Well, that's not true. I can use it for blood tokens, but there's nothing I want to bleed, right? So it might just be better to play the bat so I have something to Felstinger. Or block this. This just discourages them from attacking. If they do attack, I'm okay blocking. But I hope they don't attack. Okay, what's the trick? I mean, I'm trading my bat for their trick, which is not really any worse than trading it for this thing. I don't even know what... I mean, Piercing Light is not run very much. Maybe that Undying Malice? That would be quite a card. Okay. But I have a Felstinger coming up, if I want it. Maybe. Ugh. They actually hit. Gross. Okay. Hero's Downfall, huh? I could also just play this thing and have, you know, take 6 damage, but have a bit more mana coming up next turn. Right, I could have 5 mana? No, 6 if I draw another land. That would be worth trying for, I think. And if I have to sack this thing to the Felstinger, I guess that wouldn't be the end of the world. Like, it's obviously a powerful creature that I don't want to do that with, but I really want... Maybe I don't need to draw cards with Felstinger. Maybe I can just play the Felstinger as a 3/2 Death Toucher. Oh, okay. Sorry, they looked at this and then I played a card. I thought they were going to kill it. I was like, oh, then I don't have to make the decision. But not so. This is a problem, though. Can't be killed. Well, Hero's Downfall. I think it is right to just sack this. It feels pretty stupid, though, right? I played it for 3 mana, and then I'm, like, sacrificing it for 2 cards? I guess that's 1 mana and 2 cards. Sure. So... give me a black. Couldn't hit a land, but I did hit this, which is still fairly good. I'm gonna have to let this hit me at least once. But I couldn't afford to wait for this to get value. To transform. We needed cards in a big hurry. I was hoping for a land, but picking up a 2-drop was also fine. I also hate sacking this before I get the Archghoul in play. Not sacking, trading. But I just don't want to be taking damage. They keep hitting! Are you for real? How come mine never hit? Sometimes they do, but... Oh, they're gonna make me sack the Felstinger, aren't they? I don't know. I think they just maybe play a... Well, they can't... Oh, right. They can't play this now. Double Hero's Downfall, but I can't play them both. Downfall the 4-2? And pass? Hang on. I should probably blood something away, right? Like the Scattered Thoughts. I have way more cards than I need. I need more mana. Okay, that's a super late value card that is not going to be relevant in this game. Do I let them untap? They might have Undying Malice or something, right? But I also don't mind them paying 1 mana to make this indestructible and then killing it. I think that's fine. Because they can't also play the Gargantua in that case, right? I'm not sure which they'll choose to do, but they can't do both. Right, pay for the Shield Basher and also play the Gargantua. Okay. They're gonna play, I guess it makes sense to play Gargantua because then I just lose my dude, right? Oh, you know, I could downfall the Gargantua, I guess. So that they can't make me lose the Felstinger? Yeah. Doesn't work. You sack your creature, it just dies for no reason. Okay, they know that. Five mana means I can play Downfall and also a Throng. I think the Downfall has to be on their 4-2. But I will once again pass to their turn. And see if I can convince them to pay 1 mana for this, to make this invincible before I kill it. Oh, actually I can't. Right, I forgot. If they pay, it goes off immediately. Okay, I should have killed it during my turn, I guess. Because now if they have some trick, I'm screwed. Okay, it works. So, not punished, but definitely a mistake. Ooh, a second flyer is a problem. And they have something to sacrifice to stop this from flipping as well. I mean, I can play the Repository Scab to fish up a Hero's Downfall for, that would be a thing I could do. But I would die, right? They would attack for 4, and then I kill one of their things, and then they attack for 2. So I could try the Traveler, but I think it has similar problems. They just, sack something, and it doesn't transform, and they hit me for 4, and then 4. I guess I kind of have to do it. And making this bigger, I think, is useful. So I can block this guy. I don't know. Maybe it should have been this one? So I could block this without taking damage. Oh, no, but they can buff this. So it would be a 2-3 anyway. If they forget to sack something, and also I draw a land, then I can use this to dig up a Hero's Downfall and blow up one of their fly. Oh, this'll... Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, 1 and 3 then. Good game. Sure, here you go. You can have this one. You just want to show off. Oh. No. Just playing a creature to get your black daily? Well, I was just constantly under siege that game. Could not get a foothold on the board. I guess basically my Mind Leech Ghouls sucked this whole draft. And I didn't have a fast enough curve this game. I couldn't do anything until turn 3, and they just did stuff all game long. I think they missed turn 1, right? But after that, it was all gas all the time. And I couldn't keep up. Well, time to be brought back down to earth after our triple draft win streak with an embarrassing finish, like I always get when I play blue-black. I don't know why I bother. Because I get past the blue-black cards. What am I supposed to do? Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.